Good evening, my boss. Good morning, Rod. Good morning this evening.
Good morning.
How are you doing today,
Good
sir?
morning. Now does you? Trust you are good.
Very, very fine. Very, very fine, sir.
Tomorrow. Hello, SD.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
Are we turning? Sister, they don't start the other one.
Please let somebody confirm for me if Facebook is on now.
It's on. It's on. Facebook is on now.
Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. Imaiduru is my name, and it's my pleasure to be with you this evening, CIG Sunday Night Live. And quickly, today is going to be a day of a robust acquisition of knowledge in our industry. And I want to encourage just one person here today that after today's session, you will not go back the same. You will go back filled with a lot of energy to do more. You will begin to see how you can actually put one or two things together and keep going. What you just need is focus. Today, I am still talking about leadership and team building. But before I commence today's session, permit me to make predictions about the future. Permit me to make predictions about the future. I love talking about the future all the time, because if you are conscious of the future, you will take care of your today. A lot of people out there, they think of today alone and settle down for what they see. In all fairness, the future is paramount to our sustainability of good living. That is the truth. Good living involves securing your future. And I have these predictions to make. I've been using it for the past, since last year, even though we are seeing things that are happening. I'll be very fast with this so that we can begin what we intend to start. It's not yet 7, but so that is why I'm just doing this.
Hello. Good morning.
Okay. These are some very interesting predictions for the future. Well, to what extent it will come true, time will tell us. Auto repair shops will disappear. A petrol diesel engine has 20,000 individual parts. An electrical motor has 20 electric cars. An electrical motor has 20 engine parts, individual parts. Now, electric cars are sold with lifetime guarantees and only repaired by dealers. It takes only 10 minutes to remove and replace an electric motor. Faulty electric motors are not repaired in the dealership, but are sent to a regional repair shop that repairs them with robots. Your electric motor malfunctions, light goes on, so you drive up to what looks like a car. wash and your car is towed through while you have a cup of coffee, and out comes your car with a new electric motor in just 10 minutes. Petrol pumps will go away. Street corners will have meters that dispenses electricity. Companies will install electrical recharging stations. In fact, they have already started in major parts of the developed world. Smart measure auto manufacturers have already designated money to start building new plants that only build electric cars. A lot of investors today are investing on electric cars industry. Coal industry will go away. Gasoline oil companies will go away. Drilling for oil will stop. So say goodbye to OPEC. The Middle East is going to face a lot of challenges in trying to change to what is trending. Homes will produce and store more electrical energy during the day, and then they use and will sell it back to the grid. The grid stores it and dispenses it to industries that are high electricity users. Has anyone seen the Tesla roof that collects energy from the sun and store it? A baby of today, we only see personal cars in museums. The future is approaching faster than most of us can handle. In 1998, Kodak had 170,000 employees and sold 85% of all photo paper worldwide. Within just a few years, their business model disappeared and they went bankrupt. Who would have thought of that ever happening? What happened to Kodak and Polaroid will happen in a lot of industries in the next 5 to 10 years, and most people don't see it coming. We are talking about the future. These are predictions. I got this from one of the WhatsApp group. It was just flying about 2 years ago, and I just kept it somewhere, and I know it will be useful as the time goes on. Did you think in 1998 that 3 years later, you would never take pictures on film again? With today's smartphones, who even has a camera these days? So what happens to people who are selling cameras? They are already out. They have to change to something else. Yet digital cameras were invented in 1975. The first ones only had 10,000 pixels, but followed Moore's law. So as with all exponential technology, it was a disappointment for a time before it became way superior and became mainstream in only a few short years. We are talking about digital cameras. It will now happen again, but much faster, with artificial intelligence, health, autonomous and electric cars, education, 3D printing, agriculture, and jobs. Forget the book, Future Chalk. Welcome to the fourth industrial revolution. Software has disrupted and will continue to disrupt most traditional industries in the next 5 to 10 years. Uber is just a software tool. They don't own any cars and are now the biggest taxi company in the world. Ask any taxi driver if they saw that coming. Airbnb is now the biggest hotel company in the world. Although they don't own any properties, ask Hilton Hotels if they saw that coming. Hilton Hotel used to be one of the largest hotel companies in the world, organizations, and they own all the best hotels globally, 5 stars and all the rest. But today, that is history. Artificial intelligence, computers become exponentially better in understanding the world. This year, a computer beats, that was last year, a computer beats the best Go player in the world, 10 years earlier than expected. In the USA, young lawyers already don't get jobs because of IBM's Watson. You can get legal advice so far for right now, the basic stuff within seconds with 90% accuracy compared with 70% accuracy when done by humans. So if you study law, stop immediately and think again. There will be 90% fewer lawyers in the future. What a thought. Only omniscient specialists will remain. We're talking about artificial intelligence. Watson already helps nurses diagnosing cancer. is 4 times more accurate than human nurses. Facebook now has a pattern recognition software that can recognize faces better than humans. In 2030, computers will become more intelligent than humans. Autonomous cars. In 2018, the first self-driving cars are already here. In the next 2 years, the entire industry will start to be disrupted. You won't want to own a car anymore, as you will call a car with your phone. It will show up at your location and drive you to your destination without a driver. You will not need to park it. You will only pay for the driving distance, and you can be productive while driving. The very young children of today will never get a driver's license and will never own a car because they will not need it anymore. This will change our cities because we will need 90 to 95% fewer cars. We can transform former parking spaces into green parks. About 1.2 million people die each year in car accidents worldwide, including distracted or drunk driving. We now have 1 accident every 60,000 miles, with autonomous driving that will drop to 1 accident in 6 million miles. That will save 1 million lives plus worldwide each year. Most traditional car companies will doubtless become bankrupt. They will try the evolutionary approach and just build a better car, while tech companies like Tesla, Apple, Google will do the revolutionary approach and build a computer on wheels. Look at what Volvo is doing right now. No more internal combustion engines in their vehicles. Starting this year, last year, 2019 models, using all electric or hybrid only, with the intent of phasing out hybrid models. Insurance company will have massive trouble because without accidents, the cost will become cheaper. Their car insurance business model will disappear. Real estate will change because if you can walk while you commute, people will abandon their towers to move far away to more beautiful, affordable neighborhoods. Electric cars will become mainstream about 2030, in the year 2030. Cities will be less noisy because all new cars will run on electricity. Like what we used to see in China, the motorbikes that are moving, you don't hear any noise at all. There is no sound of noise. They can pass you, and if you are not careful, you can run into them also. That is what this prediction is saying. Cities will have much cleaner air as well, because there are no fuel or gasoline pollution generators, especially in Africa. Electricity will become incredibly cheap and clean. Solar production has been on an exponential curve for 30 years, but you can now see the burgeoning
Can I ask
impact,
a question,
and
sir?
it's just getting ramped up. Fossil energy companies are desperately trying to limit access to the grid to prevent competition from home solar installations, but that simply cannot continue. Technology will take care of that strategy. You cannot stop technology because it keeps growing. The moment you stop it on its own, it will find its bearing and overcome you. The health sector, the Tricorder X prize will be announced. It was announced last year. There are companies who will build a medical device called the Tricorder from Star Trek that works with your phone, which takes your retina scan, your blood sample, and you breathe into it. It then analyzes 54 biomarkers that will identify nearly any disease. There are dozens of phone apps out there right now for health purposes. Welcome to tomorrow. It actually arrived a few years ago. These are just predictions I just want to give us. For those of us who are sitting down there and saying, after lockdown, I will do this. After lockdown, I will do this. After lockdown, I will do this. Let lockdown come and go first before I cannot think of what to do. Yes, we have to stay alive. But while staying alive, you have to brainstorm. You have to think. I put something out in Facebook on one of these days during the week. And I said, the brain was not designed to make you successful, except you use it to become successful. The brain was designed for you to stay safe all the time. That is why when you have an issue, the brain sends signal to you and you get the message. Now, take for example, you have eye issues and you want to put eye drop into your eyes. You see your eyes blinking, struggling to close the lids. Why? Because it is trying to protect the eyes from harm. But of course, you on your own knows that the eye needs attention. So you are struggling to keep the eyes open to get that eye drop in there. So that is what the brain is made for. So you need to separate yourself from you and discover yourself and begin to operate in a way that you can be successful. That is why we always talk about the comfort zone. The comfort zone can never make you successful. The comfort zone makes you to be complacent. So that is where I am going. Now, today, I have a couple of sessions and topics to take, but my main topic is about team building. Team building. Without team building, you cannot really build an organization with low leadership skill. So,
hello, boss.
Okay.
Please, just want to draw your attention to something. Can you hear me?
I also
Can you hear me, sir?
I also talked about during the week bitter facts.
I think his phone is far from him. Can he call his attention?
I talked about bitter facts on Longrich compensation plan. And I want to say something about it. Bitter facts. Okay.
The Facebook is not live on CIG, boss.
Sorry?
The Facebook is just live on your own profile, not on CIG partners. Just want to call your attention to it.
Yes, it's deliberate. It's deliberate.
Okay. All right,
it's
sir.
deliberate. I did that because some people will not. I wanted to say something on what I posted so that they can see it, you know. So I talked about bitter fact about Longrich compensation plan. And the first one is, these are things majority of us are encountering today in this business, because if you don't tell yourself the truth, you will always not go further. You will remain static. The initial earnings, very discouraging. Now, this bitter fact, I am not saying I converted them into my objectives, and these are the things I am going to do what I am going to try and achieve. So they become my objectives. So now, if the initial earnings are very discouraging, then this is what I use as the objective. I bring out my objectives from that number one and say, the initial stages is not meant for assessing your earnings or expecting earnings, but building. The only thing you need to do is confirm if the company pays bonuses or commission. Just confirm if they pay at all, because that is the starting point. The starting point involves you getting people, building a large organization, and because people are going to come in, your integrity is at stake. So if you have done your homework, ensure that the company is paying. If you have seen the company's bonuses before, it means they pay. So now go to work. So forget about the earning for now and keep building a large organization. The second one is saying, Getting active legs seems to be more difficult. Getting active legs seems to be more difficult than the initial thought. You know, a lot of people, when they are presented with the opportunity, they tell you, oh, this is fantastic. I will go all out that I will get people. No, they will begin to imagine the people they know, how social, how popular they are, and they just see everybody as coming in on board, and that will just be the mindset. So they get excited with that initial presentation they've had. They get pumped up and say, look, I'll get all this, I'll get all that. And when they now start prospecting, they start seeing that there's a lot of disappointment from the people that they thought. So they begin to see it as a very difficult situation. And what is my objective that I can draw from that? Active legs are determined by personal goal of team members. So not everybody you bring in, you are going to do what? That you are going to expect to work. Because you are building your own organization, you have to build organically and set the foundation. And when I say build organically, I mean you follow the step-by-step building like you are building a house. You put block on top of block, block on top of block, block on top of block. You don't give a space and say, this block will bring his own block. If it doesn't bring, I'm not going to pick. If you start building that way, we initially made such mistakes and we pay the price. What you need to do is build organically, put people under people. When you keep building in that way, champions will pop up. You will be thinking, oh, if I put for them, they will earn, and they did not work. Fine and good. Put for them. Let them keep earning. You are building your organization, not their own organization. So you must build it very well. As you are building, you may see some who will come in turn, say they want to build their own under your own community. So as they are building their own, automatically the jobs become lesser. When they begin to see the benefits of building that organization, then you will see them taking it more serious than even you yourself, which means you initially met their need. You initially removed their fear, and now they are now coming in fully. So you need to think for them also while you are building that, look, it is all about mindset. They may be having some initial doubts. Your consistency in building is going to help them clear all doubts and join you in the building, because as a team, what you need to do is you set example, then they follow you. The third one is, I promise to dwell on this. That is why I'm taking this first before I move to my presentation for today. Qualification for incentives seems to be only for top leaders that have robust and active teams. Now, when you know that that is what your feeling is, then you create an objective from there. And what is the objective? You qualify for incentives demand building with the numbers. You qualify for the incentives when you build with numbers, be it with investors or with your normal entry levels. Now, when you are building organically, you tend to have more strength than when you think of bringing the big guys, the big money, the big bags, money bags and all the rest. Why I am saying this is just follow the numbers in building. And how do you follow the numbers? When you are building 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2,187, 6,000 plus, believe you me, if it is only 60 PVs the people are doing, you will be shocked. You have qualified in less than a year. Nobody even did VIP if you are following the numbers. So it is a number show. Once you consistently build the numbers to grow in that exponential form, then you are very sure of qualifying for all the incentives, be it Diamond 4, Diamond 6, Diamond 7. You are qualified for that. And you can actually hit this within a time frame of 12 months. If you are building with the numbers, only with the 60 PVs, I can assure you the ratio will show. The ratio for incentives will definitely show. Now, the other question is, or beta facts, is about why is the shares from the VIPs so small? It is small because it is coming in little quantities. So because it is small, you need a higher volume of these PVs to be able to get a bigger portion of your shares trickling in on a monthly basis. Now, when we started this business newly, the shares were in decimals, 0 points. But somehow, somewhere, when I grew to some certain level, I started seeing it coming out in 1, 2, 3, 4. I have seen 7 before, 7 points in 1 month. What does that stand for? The 1.0 share stands for $100. 2.0 shares stands for $200 for a particular month. So if I know I am going to build organically, and building organically will also help me to build my shares for the month, which I see as something that I keep for the future, then it makes one to go all out to ensure you follow that numbers. Growing the numbers exponentially 3, 9, 27, 81 will give you that spot, will give you that preference that you want to find yourself in. Then another bitter fact is, which most of us are experiencing, is only one leg is growing and no commission is being paid. Now, you have one of your leg growing and very active, and at the same time, what you get is you are not being paid. Yes, because it is paid on 2 active legs, or when your sharing leg, which is the bigger leg, is the one that is doing activities, then the other 2 legs are not doing anything. Automatically, you don't get paid because there's a sharing leg, there's a bonus leg. 2 legs are for bonus legs. The bigger leg is for sharing leg. And when we talk about bigger legs, it's not about the numbers of people you have. It's about the number of accumulated PVs that makes up your what? Your sharing leg. So you ensure that you balance your legs. When you are building organically and one leg is going deep down, getting bigger, what you need to do is you focus on the B and C legs. You 1B, 1C, 1B, 1C, depending on the strength of the partners that you have, the membership strength. So you try to balance them and also balance their PVs. The cumulative PV is more important when looking at the bonus legs and the sharing legs. Then the 6th one is difficulty in getting people to sign up. There is difficulty in marketing. Marketing is not easy. But what I want to say here about you are finding it difficult to get people to sign up, what you need to do is to be consistent in doing what? Be consistent in prospecting. Be consistent in bringing in more prospects. Be consistent in increasing the prospect list. Now, it is like somebody that is into production. You know your supplies must be constant. Otherwise, production will break. Take, for example, a bakery that is producing bread. And if you are not getting constant flour supply, automatically you will have a break in production. So that is how this business is. You must have constant supply of prospects, because the moment you run out of prospects, problems have come, challenges have come, and if you are not careful, it will overrun you. So try as much as possible. Don't look at the rejections you are getting, but what you need to look at is the supply. Pay attention to the supply side. Don't pay attention to the outcome of those you have spoken to. Remember what Eric Warren said. He said, you must detach yourself from the outcome of every presentation you make emotionally. So because your intention is to educate, which you have done. So if the person is going to join you, that is his personal decision. Your work is to educate. What we do in this industry is educating people. That is why for you to be able to educate people, you must invest heavily in knowledge acquisition. You must go all out to develop yourself. Without self-development or personal development, you cannot go far in this industry, because it's an industry where innovations keep coming up, and you need to stand up and square up with whatever is coming. And as a leader, because everybody in this industry, it must try to become a leader. And for you to become a leader, there are ingredients that are necessary for you to become a leader. Now, the seventh one is calculation of the bonuses is not straightforward. Calculation of the bonuses is not straightforward. Now, the bonus calculation is straightforward, but you need to have the software to calculate the volumes in terms of leadership bonus and the development bonus. For the performance bonus, you just need to use your entry level to do the calculation, the percentage, and you get what you are looking for. But if you have the time, as you get to a stage, that is, if you have the time, you can sit down and start calculating bonuses. But you will get to a stage where you cannot even ascertain the payment that is made to you if you were the one that did the work. That is what the Longrich compensation plan is all about. So this brings me to those objectives you can actually draw out from those beta facts. It is my intention to actually help clear the doubts, the mind of people who see these beta facts as obstacles to the growth of this business. There is no obstacle here, but rather it is part of what you need to do to get what you want. So if there are questions, we will keep questions while I move to the slide on leadership. Leadership is important in this our business, because in this business, it is about building an organization of people. And because you are building an organization of people, you will need to have what is called leadership skills. I enjoin all team leaders here that are listening to me to try as much as possible to read books on leadership. Let's take another slide. I'm trying to take another slide now and see. Okay. Yeah, last week I talked about that we are going to start with how to lead your network. How to lead your network. Before I go on, I have something to say about leadership coming from John Maxwell, 5 levels in leadership. And then if you can go and watch the video on YouTube, 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell, it will help us. I'm not going to expatiate on it. So try as much as possible to watch the video. You see, you cannot be a good leader without learning. Because if you want to be a good leader, you keep learning, then you can be earning. So try as much as possible to involve yourself in reading a chapter of a book in a day. If you cannot read, then watch them in YouTube. Most of the books are in YouTube. Some of them are even in animation and form, so that you can have, you can be patient enough to watch them. So it is very important you read this book to understand, you watch the video of this, the YouTube version of it, 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. And what are these 5 levels? We talk about position, number 1. The first level is position. And position is, if you are in level 1 leader, it means people follow you because they have to follow you. They don't have a choice. They have to follow you, and their mind is not there. They just come to the office and go back at closing time. That is all. Number 2, level 2 leadership is about permission. And permission, the people in this category, leaders in this category, people follow you because they want to follow you, because of what you have done for the organization. I take it again. Level 2 leadership, people follow you because they want to follow you. They want to follow you. Level 1 position, they are following you because they have to, they don't have a choice. Number 2, level 2 leaders position, leadership level is they are following you because they want to, it's optional. They just want to follow you because of what they feel they see in you. Then level 3 leadership level is about production results. Your results is why they are following you. They are following you because of what you have done for the organization. Level 4 leadership is about developing people. A level 4 leader will want to reproduce himself, reproducing more leaders. That is what level 4 leaders do. Level 5 leadership is the pinnacle, is the highest. You know, a level 5 leader respects people from all levels, develop and keep developing leaders, and people follow because of who the leader is and what the leaders have done in their life, how he has impacted upon them. A level 5 leader observes mistake in this format. When there is a mistake by the team, the leader takes responsibility. But when there is success, the leader credits it to the team. That is a level 5 leader. Other leadership will pass the blame and say, look, you caused it, it's your fault. But the level 5 leader will not do that. He will take the blame, and when there is time for credit, he gives the credit to the team. So let's watch this YouTube video. It's very, very good, and I advise everybody to pay attention to it. Because if you must be a leader, you have to read a lot of leadership books, and we all see the mistakes we make on a daily basis in trying to build our organization. Now, I'll be looking at how to lead your network. I will not finish it. I will break it because it's quite lengthy. Can you hear my voice there?
We can hear you, sir.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
How to lead your network. If you love your success lines, discipline them. This is like a summary. Be strict and demand them to grow. Just hear this again. If you love your success liners, discipline them, be strict and demand them to grow and monitor their progress. Build lions, not sheep, out of them. Let them be aggressive. Let them grow because of you. Whipping them into shape is the best you can do for them. Be a great and caring coach. Time to work and time to play. How to lead your network. Leadership by example. Treat others like you treat yourself. A leader is the head and shoulder of the team. How to lead your network. Build training and communication within the group. Convey work ethics and team culture and common goals to every team member. A rich team culture and work ethic training will enable the team members to perform at their best. Ultimately, upgrade the fighting power and bring out the best of the team. Ask team members 4 questions. What is your dream? How far are you from your dream? To achieve your dream, how hard are you prepared to work? What do you want the team to do for you? Now, I want to tell leaders here that these questions should come in immediately the person comes on board. When the person comes on board, approach the person with these questions. Because if this is done down the line, it will help you to arrest those negative vibes and energies you get from my team members are not working. Did you do the ceremony, the welcome ceremony for your team members? You can use this as part of your welcome ceremony. What is your dream? How far are you from your dream? To achieve your dream, how hard are you prepared to work? What do you want the team to do for you? Now, when you start with this, the person in question knows that a commitment is involved here. That is the truth. So these are the way you can pick your leaders and your champions and you move. Human-oriented leadership and management. Think from others' perspective, put yourself in their shoes most of the time. Enhance relationship within the network. I keep telling you, this business is all about educating people and building relationship. Be objective, see things from different angles. Yes, even when somebody reports somebody to you or you heard some rumors or gossip, be objective. Always see things from the other side before you conclude. Agree to disagree. Let the team members have crystal clear goals and the ways to fulfill their goal, as well as increase efficiencies. So don't forget the 90 days game plan. It is always part of what you use in building the team. Lead and control. Help team members to solve problems by providing solutions. So you see yourself as a solution provider. Maintain communication. Understand what is going within the team. Very important. Encourage team members to discuss issues and provide new ideas, which means you must listen, you must listen, you must listen. A leader must learn to open 2 eyes to discover talent and the strength of team members. A leader must learn to close 2 eyes. Don't interfere what had been delegated. Don't listen to rumors. Open 1 eye, close 1 eye. Do not go on a witch hunt. Just point out where the mistakes are and remind them not to repeat the same mistakes. Believe in them. Saying, I have faith in you, you can do it. It's much better than saying you have to do it, as there is trust in your team member. Let them feel they are respected, have sense of mission and responsibility. We go all out to accomplish the task given. Leverage. We are in a business of leverage. Leverage on the strength of others instead of trying to do everything yourself. When more people are willing to lend their hands, the team will achieve great success. To lead your team with clear goals, desire, determination, focus on the task in hand. To maintain good form at all times. How to strengthen team synergy. The golden rule. In network marketing, we need to duplicate the right concepts. Positive mental attitude. Patient as Rome wasn't built in a single day, or as a fisherman. Building strong foundation. Be cool at all time. Be cool at all time. Don't do anything extraordinary because you are not succeeding yet. I keep telling all of us, consistency will make the ratio to appear. Never do anything that cannot be duplicated. Take note of this. Never do anything that cannot be duplicated. So sometimes we may bring in some strategies that only a particular group of people can handle. But don't forget that this is a business of numbers. And because it's a business of numbers, you have already started limiting yourself to a category of people which cannot be duplicated continuously. So this is why you will run into problem. And that is why in this business, you must build a team. Without building a team, there is no other method. Never do anything that cannot be duplicated. It is the duplication that brings about the consistent earning. It is the duplication that brings about the consistent building and also an empire in the long run, which we say, when we say a transgenerational wealth, it is because there is duplication going on. It is passed from father to son to grandson to great-grandson to continuously like that. That is what we mean by duplication. Set development, direction, and goals. Follow them to move towards the right direction. Let the goals drive them. List out the advantages of goal getting. Continue to encourage the you can do it. You can do it. Keep telling your team members you can do it. You can do it. Keep telling your team members you can do it. You can do it. And what do I mean by this? Every team member is a leader. You can either be a level 1 leader, a level 2 leader, a level 3 leader, a level 4 leader, even a level 5 leader. The rank in Longrich does not make you a level 5 leader. You could be a diamond 7 and you are just like having a position. You know, nobody can come to you, nobody can talk to you. Your team members cannot even come near you or ask you questions. You send them away, you drive them. They don't want to see anybody anymore because you are high up there. That is level 1 leadership characteristics you are exhibiting. So you must always be there for your team members. As a leader, you don't need to wait for your team members to come to you. You go to them and know what is happening to them. That is a true leader. A true leader does not wait. A true leader goes to them. Goal analysis. Different goals for different level of success lines. Yes, that is true. You don't tell a pre-diamond that I want you to hit diamond 7 in the next 3 months. You have to put realistic goals. According to their ability and capacity, yes. That is why in mentoring, it is according to the disposition of the person. The people that I mentor, it is according to your disposition I will be guiding you. I'm not going to guide you with somebody else's disposition. It has to be with your disposition so that you can easily achieve and appreciate your targets as you move on. Goals must be realistic yet challenging. Of course, they must. Goals must come with deadlines. You must set targets and deadlines for yourself. Reward and recognize those who achieve their goals. Very, very important. Reward and recognize those who achieve their goals. Always pat their shoulders and tell them that they have done a great job. Catch people doing things right and thank them. In our modern day world, what we do is we use flyer to celebrate people. You use flyer to welcome them. Use flyer to celebrate them when they change rank. Use flyer to celebrate them when they achieve an incentive. You know, so you just keep doing this, doing that. Just find a way of encouraging and celebrating and recognizing your team members at every point in time. So do everything possible to reach out for your team members and celebrate them and recognize them. It is not only when they qualify for a car, that is when you recognize them. You must recognize them at every effort they do. Even if it is only prospecting they are doing, recognize them. I do appreciate most of these people who I see talking to prospects every day. They bring them from different parts of the world and they keep talking to them. Even though nobody's answering them, they keep talking, they keep talking. They are working. They will get it right one day. Lead the team to achieve goals. When downlines fail to perform, evaluate the cause instead of blaming them. Get to the bottom of it. It could be wrong candidates, fail to provide guidance and direction, lack of strategy. Service lines don't really know what to do. That is true. One or two perform badly. The fault lies with them. But may perform badly, it could be the leader's fault. It is the leader's responsibility of lead and guide is to lead and guide his team members to success. Bad results, of course, you know what that means. If you affect your income. I see a whole lot of partners, you know, down there, level 1, pre-diamonds, and they seem to be abandoned by their team leads. Their Diamond 7 leaders don't even know them, and they are not interested in knowing them. Their Diamond 7 leaders don't even sometimes check their portal to know who is this person, who is this person. Let me look for where somebody is making attempts. They don't do that. Again, some success lines, they don't see their leaders as anything. They override and overstep their leaders to go to the higher leader to make a complaint or to try to get a problem solved. And these are things that as you do them, it will also affect you in building your team. Don't be jumping your leaders to go to a higher leader. It will not help you in your own team building because you are a kind of disrupting the hierarchy. And when you keep doing that, you will be putting burden on your main leader or top leader, and you wear that leader out. Because if you make the leader play the hero, at the end of the day, the leader will not be there for anybody. And if you are building your business with any leader's face, be rest assured that your business will not last. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Seek first to communicate. Seek first to understand them to be understood. Understand them first, then they will understand you. Don't jump into conclusions. Seek the truth first, possibly the facts. Never make mountain out of molehill. Try to resolve. Don't add problems. You see? Talk about the problems for 5 minutes. Talk about the solution for 1 hour. Resolve matters instead of magnifying the problems. Exactly what I've just said. Business and pleasure, work hard and play hard. Organize outings, short trips, party, karaoke sessions, potluck, other fun activities, which is not really visible now. So you can also be doing the Zoom thing. I can just ask a question here, and if somebody gets it, it's like a lucky dip. Say, okay, you get this recharge card for $5 or something like that. You know, so that is that. Have balance, time for business and time for fun. Create sense of belonging within the team and strengthen solidarity and harmony. When you are organizing a chat room and you see that there is dullness in the chat room, once in a while, private chat them and ask them what is their challenge, what is their concern, why the silence? You know, because they are there to learn, but they will learn and also impact. So are they going to be quiet when they set up their own chat room? You need to private chat them and know what is their concern so that you can be a better leader and know where you are not doing right and where you are doing right. Because when a leader listens, of course, the leader will learn something. Team strengthening. Gratitude. Be grateful to your leader and sponsor. There was no opportunity without them and you could not grow without them. Be grateful to your partners. Team is success minus not doing it all by yourself. Make sure there is one vision, one direction, one mind, one heart. Stay united to achieve common success. This is very important for team leaders and team followers, team members. when you are having a leader that is leading you, it is not only when you have problems, you come to the leader. You also ask the leader, where are we going? Where is the direction? Where is the destination? Majority of people at times, they don't want to know where the leader is leading people to, leading the team to. They want to go their different directions. There is a whole lot of things happening today. Most team leaders are not seeing the results because the subordinates are not following what they are doing. So everybody has his own vision. Everybody has his own direction. Everybody has a different mind. You are telling a leader, this is where we should be going. The leader is telling you, he already has this plan to do this. Automatically, the team has been scattered. That team is going to be in disarray. That team will find it very difficult to come out with results. That team will find it difficult to achieve success. The moment your leader is telling you, let's go this way, you are telling your leader, no, we need to do it this way, or I am going this way. The other one will say, my direction is already set, and I have to be there. At that point, you cannot achieve success because you alone cannot go far. Positioning. Positioning determines the mind framework. The mind framework determines planning and execution. Planning and execution determines the outcome. Learning. Continuous learning will enable you to be a better leader and person. Through learning, you become a pro and expert. This will lead you to great success. Change. It takes wisdom to choose and courage to change. Change is painful, but failure to change will be disastrous. Change for the better. Duplication. Duplication is the key success factor in network marketing. Make your success liners better than you. If not as good as you, then you will be more successful. Make your success liner better than you. If not as good as you, then you will be more successful. I keep saying this. I want my team members to be much more fruitful than myself, because they will add what they've gotten from me and add to their existing knowledge, and they will do well. They are supposed to do better than me. It is the prayer of every father to ensure that the children are better off than them. They will do well, they will achieve more than what they have achieved in their own time. So that is exactly what it is saying here. Don't see your success line as competing with you. No, your success line cannot compete with you. Everything they do goes to you. Even though they overtake you in the ranking, it does not matter. You do your part so that you can also grow. Give them that free mind. Let them even overtake if they can. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't stop your bonus anyway. You still get your commission paid. Build more speakers and leaders. Build more speakers and leaders. Focus. Do not get sidetracked along the way. Focus on network building and go all out until you achieve your set goals. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. These are some of the things I was talking about in terms of the bitter fact about the Longrich compensation plan. I'm repeating them here again. Use them as your objective so that you can move on with them. Role model. Train, travel fast, all due to the locomotive that pulls it. Leadership is by example. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Practice what you preach. Coordination. Detailed coordination. Leader must monitor team situation at all times. Solve problems whenever they arise. Healthy team growth. Total coordination. Communication between sponsor and leader. Report situation in time to ensure steady and healthy team growth. Connection and solidarity. Upline, success line relationship, like parents, children relationship. Respect your upline and love your success line. Sideline relationship, like siblings. Relationship, mutual understanding, mutual respect among each other, helping each other out, resolve misunderstanding or problems amicably, focus on solutions instead of problems. The 10th one, the mind framework.
Now
Determine
come
the
back from
speed and
church,
degree
they
of
take
success.
that.
Big mind framework will give big success. Small mind framework will give small success. 3 conclusions of network marketing. Number 1, low level of success. Convert product and quality. You look younger and you feel healthier. Medium success. Earn good income, extra few thousands per month, make new friends, improved lifestyle. I'm talking about 3 conclusions of network marketing, what you can actually see in it. If you did not succeed, you use the product, make you look younger and feel healthier. So at least you are getting good health when you are using the product. Then the second one is when you have medium success in network marketing, you earn good income, some extra few thousands monthly. Then you make new friends and you have an improved lifestyle. Then the third one is great success, change your destiny, realization of your personal dream, helping others, and uncommon freedom. I want to stop here for today's training and also say something to our prospects that are out there. We have a lot of people that are not members or partners of the brand. So there is need to accommodate them so that they can also be a part and parcel of our business. I need to explain to them how somebody can be a partner. So I want to quickly run through one of the slides. Zoom presentation. That shows us how to be a partner.
On mute.
Just a quick one. For the sake of those that are joining us for the first time, I want to take us through Longrich, the little bit of Longrich, and how you can be part of this. This is a company that was established in the year 1986, a manufacturing company, a research and development company, and they are into different areas of business, different sectors of the Chinese economy, of course, now global economy. These are companies in China that Longrich manufactures for. All these companies you see here, Longrich manufactures for them in China under OEM. Longrich has 8 different research and development institutes spread across the world. We have 1 in China, 1 in France, 5 in China, 1 in Japan, 1 in the USA, and 1 in France. That is 3 outside China. Now, there is likelihood of having the 9th one in Africa, where they are situating the plant in Lagos, Nigeria. That will be coming up later part of this year. So this company has grown so big and spread across different regions of the globe. That is the magnitude of this company. The company has varieties of products that you can leverage on in this business. And these are products that you can use on a daily basis in your homes, in your kitchen, and in your offices, so personal wear and all the rest, depending on what you need. So you actually switch your brand to be buying the Longrich brand in terms of daily consumables like your toothpaste, like your soap, like your cream, like your shampoo, like the cooking pots in the house, even the energy shoe you wear to work and all the rest, you could buy it from Longrich, and these can serve as your investment. The moment you buy these products in any of the categories, then you become what? You become a partner, and a unique code is assigned to you. When that happens, you have already initiated an investment. Now, these are the different products. You have the sanitary napkin under women care. You have the energy healthcare series, which is the classy cup and the classy style pots and the shoes. Then you have the supplement range, which is the natural healthcare. You have the cosmetics range, the makeups. You have the personal care, which is the toothpaste, the soap, the shampoo, the hand cream, the mosquito repellents, and all that. So these are the different products. You select product of your choice. Nobody is going to, force any product on you. You take what you think you can actually use. Because in all fairness, come of it, when we buy these things on a daily basis, for the last 10 years, we have been buying all these things. Nobody gives us anything. For the last 6 years, I have been buying this product to use. I would say in less than 6 months, I stopped bringing out money to buy these things to use. So I've been using all these daily consumables for free. And not just for free, I have also been empowered through the business of the investment opportunity that is attached to this brand. Because of the investment opportunity that is attached to this brand, there is nobody that does not need supplementary income. There is nobody that does not need a side hustle. So because the bills keep expanding, then there is need to look for any investments that will not stop your active duties or your active income earning stream. So taking this as a side hustle, taking this as something that you could carry along will go a long way to help you to fortify your finance and secure your future. Because if we talk about the essentials, this business is under the essential services because these are things you use every day. So whether you do it, whether you don't do it, money is going into some people's pockets, just the way you have been buying from all the retail outlets out there for the past many years. Now let's see how you could make money from this. The benefits of partnering with the Longrich brands are listed here. Shareholding, which is the shares I talked about during my initial at the start of this session. All expense paid trips, car funding, house funding, and scholarship slots. In all fairness, these things are real. You get them, they pay them to you. When you enter as a VIP, you become a shareholder and you participate in the monthly shares, 1% that is shared for all the VIPs globally. Then when you get to Diamond 4, you begin to accumulate points for trips. You get these points on monthly basis as a Diamond 4 partner. Then a car funding, you start getting that for Diamond 6. You start accumulating the points, which is the 1.0, 2.0. Then house funding, you start getting that for your Diamond 7. So when you build, as you grow, you start earning all this. Now, if you are a shareholder as a VIP, when you get to Diamond 4, another 1% is added, which means you're already a 2% stakeholder. When you get to Diamond 6, another 1% for car. So it's now, you are now a 3% stakeholder with the company. And when you get to Diamond 7, you now get additional 0.5%, which means this 3.5% is what the company shares for all VIPs, Diamond 4, Diamond 6, and Diamond 7. So you take yours according to your performance. Again, scholarship is attached. I am a beneficiary of this scholarship from the company, and all these things we are talking about here, they are things that are achievable, they are real, and it's not something that you will want to doubt, because it is already in operation and people are collecting it. Now, in all these, the company comes out with a promo for trips and also for car funding, So this gives you a kind of support. Should you say, oh, when will this point accumulate for me to buy a car? When will this point accumulate for me to travel? Now, they set promo, you can run the race and you get what is called the car or the trip. And if you are not going for the trip, you collect cash. The car, they give you cash equivalent. These are the entry levels that you use. In the first place, you are switching your brand so that you can get something that is very, very affordable and also healthy. So you are buying product, you are switching your brand to product that have health value. So what you do now is you look at what you think you can afford, from £100 to £165 to whatever, but what qualifies you is the PVs. PVs means point value for each of what? Each of the products. So you select product of your choice that will give you any of these PVs, and you calculate the cost, and it may fall under any of these estimates. It could be plus, it could be minus. This is just one of the 4 bonuses that is paid. 8%, 10%, 12%. Now, this percentage that is corresponding to these entry levels, they are performance bonus alone. Performance bonus is paid when you bring in somebody or you recommend somebody to buy from the company, and the person uses your code to fill it as a sponsor and placement. Automatically, you will get any of the percentage that is attached to your entry level. We also have the development bonus, which is 10% flat rate, irrespective of your entry level. We have the leadership bonus, which is from 10% to 45%, that is paid up to the 12th generation. These 3 people here, they are 1 generation. So you cannot have more than 3 in this generation. Then the second generation, you can have 9 and 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2001, 87, 6001, 50 something, and all the rest. So that is how the generations goes. So this is just one of the bonuses. You are paid on the PVs. PVs of what? What these people are doing, because every product they are buying has PVs attached to it. So as they are buying the product, as they are paying their money, PVs is flowing back to them. So they are actually aligning with the modern day system of financial freedom direction, which says as money is leaving you, money is supposed to flow back to you. But if money is leaving you consistently, automatically you will become broke, and getting financial freedom will be very, very difficult. So now, when you get your code, your unique code, which nobody has, which makes you a partner, that code is like the contract, the partnership franchise that you have with a company. So that code is very important. It's very essential that you keep your code at the back of your memory at all times. Now, when you start, it means you have initiated your investment, but you need to activate the investment. And how do you activate the investment? What you need to do is try as much as possible to get 3 persons to switch their brand to the brand you are also using. And when that happens, the company will not share profit with you. And when they share profit with you, you also call these 3 persons to do exactly what you have done by also getting their 3, and you start building a community of users of the product. So now, what are the features of this organic building? You need maximum of 3 legs at each level. There is no time frame to get these people. You are not under pressure. It is your business. You grow at your own pace. Your leadership is achievable. When we say leadership, it means leadership goes with commissions. When you become a leader, it means you are going to be earning what is called leadership bonus, which I said is paid from 1st to 12th generations. And you earn that leadership bonus according to your rank. So you must think rank movement also, so that you don't lose so much. When any of these 3 persons start earning, you earn leadership bonus automatically from them. The first generation, When you are a Diamond 1, you earn 10% from these people, 10% from their performance bonus. You earn 10% from each of them, their performance bonus. Then, assuming they've gotten their second legs, you earn 5% from their people. You can imagine you earn 5% from each of them, their performance bonus, for the 9 of them, if they are earning. So you can see how the money keeps growing exponentially. That is how your wealth goes. And what is the origin of all this? The origin of all this is that you switch your brand to change your toothpaste from XYZ toothpaste to the Longrich toothpaste, from XYZ sanitary napkin to the Longrich sanitary napkin. And when you did this, and this is exactly what is now bringing this exponential passive income stream for you. Now let's see more features of this platform. Longrich bonuses are paid weekly. Longrich pays bonus every week because activities happens every week. You don't need to buy every month. There is nothing like auto ship. No mandatory monthly purchase here. That does not stop you from your earning. You can still earn even though you don't buy again after your first buy, as long as activities are going under you. There is no point flushing. If any point you have used to collect anything, you don't lose it. The point is always there for you to climb. And also, assuming you have an unbalanced legs, only your A leg is working, assuming only this leg is working, and these other 2 legs are not there, and you are not being paid, it does not mean you have lost the points or it does not mean you have lost the points or they will flush it out. No, the points will remain there. Whenever you start getting these 2 people coming down, all the money that is pending here, they will start dropping. They will start dropping. So there is unlimited accumulation of bonus points. So be rest assured that the moment you switch your brand and things begins to happen under your tree in terms of PVs, then your road, your journey to financial freedom has started. This is an entry level for the UK market. This is entry level for the US market. The prices you see there, or the amount you see there, they are just what? They are just estimates. The product you choose will actually determine what you make. This is your business organization, and this is how the structure looks like. You are here, you have your 3-year, and your 9 in your second generation. You get your 27 in your third generation, your 81 in your fourth generation, 243 in your fifth generation, 729 in your sixth generation, 2,187 in your seventh generation. And this is how the team goes. Build organically. Don't jump. Don't start facing only one leg. Ensure these legs are complete. Don't look at the people that are under you. Just keep placing them. You are building your own organization. As you are doing this, you are reviving dead bones. You are reviving dead bones in your tree, in your organization, because they will see your leadership as a level 5 leadership, helping them out. They will join you. They will join forces with you, and you'll see things happening. This is a growth progression. This is how you grow in this business. We talk about starting points as a distributor or a partner. You move to Diamond 1. How do you move to Diamond 1? When you have a collective PV, group PV, everybody's PV add to your own, and you get to 720, you become a Diamond 1 instantly. The same thing with Diamond 2. When everybody's PV add up 1,680, you become a Diamond 2. You can actually buy your Diamond 1. You can actually buy your Diamond 2 because they are in the entry level. Those PVs are in the entry level. But you cannot buy your Diamond 3 because you will need 2 people to be a Diamond 2 under any of the 2 legs. 1 here, 1 there, and then your PV has to equate to 3,600 cumulatively to become Diamond 3. So you need 2 Diamond 3 to make you a Diamond 4 with a total PV of 15,000 and that and that. And after Diamond 7, you hit your star director. Okay, I'll just run through this one fast. These ones are just trips, past trips we have been to. These 2017 Dubai trips. These are the number of people. You can see even children do go. That is Safari Desert in Dubai. So children can also go. That is why you could set a future for your children if you wish. This is South Africa in 2018. This is China in 2018. Over 150 Nigerians were in attendance. This is only Nigeria. That is a smart factory. You can see the smart factory here. This is a smart factory where products are produced. You have robots in there. Robots and humans working side by side. Industry 4.0. That is team leaders, a cross-section of our team members. That is 2018, when star directors were called on stage and they were being recognized and given their award. That is the visionary chairman of Longrich Bioscience Group, Mr. Zuziwe. He's a humble man, a philanthropist, but he has impacted on so many lives globally. God will bless this man for the good work he has been doing. And we hope that as he is doing it for us, we will do for others also. These are some achievements from the business we have been doing. These are achievements from this business partners. All these are car awards that we have gotten from the company. Car awards. This was when we first set out. We were trying to stabilize Longrich Liberia. And today, Longrich Liberia is fully into operation. You need to see the Liberia office. I think I've traveled around all the offices in Africa, Longrich offices. I think Liberia own seems to be one of the finest, to the best of my knowledge for now. This was when we had a session with the Vice President of Liberia, with the president. Now, why do people fail? Impatience, ignorance, wrong motive, low people skill, lack of vision, integrity issues. These are things that can make people fail. You just need to work against all this and you see your success coming up. You and your thoughts. I leave us with this thought as I round up my presentation for tonight. You are what you think you are. If you think you are big, then you are. If you think you will lose, you have already lost. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure before you can win. I keep telling everybody who cares to listen that I would rather make my friends millionaires than to make friends with millionaires. Thank you and welcome to the future. God bless you.
Well done, boss. Thank you so much.
Question time.
Now, by raising of hands and whether you can put in the chat box, so we take your questions now. I'm sorry, I have to mute everyone for them to be unmuted by themselves because we're having too much of background noise. I didn't want to do that earlier.
Yes.
So if you have a question now, you can put in the chat box or you raise your hands.
Admin, please, I want to make a request. I want all the new people that are here for the first time that are not registered. If they have questions, let them start with the questions first. I want to start with the new people. There are people here that have not signed up. They actually came in to hear what we are saying. Now, I want them to ask questions first before we move to partners.
All right, boss. So if you are newbies or you are yet to sign up, we'll appreciate your questions You can raise your hand. You can type in the chat box. Yes, we are waiting to save our time, please. You have to indicate before I can unmute. I don't want to unmute everyone now, please. So indicate then. All right. I'm not sure if this person is new, but I will have to unmute Stella Okorafor. Stella Okorafor. I'm trying to unmute you and it's difficult. Boss, can you check from the participants on the laptop and try to unmute Stella Okorafor, sir?
Sorry? Stella
Can you
Okorafor is a
unmute
partner.
Stella?
She's a partner. I said I want,
She's a
if we
partner
don't
already.
have,
All right.
I want non-partners that are here. If they
Newbies.
don't have, then we
Yeah.
can move. Yes. Prospects. Let the prospects ask their questions. If we don't have prospects, then we can move on.
They are not coming up, so
Okay,
yes,
yes,
we should
let's
just go ahead like that.
move on with any question because there's no time.
All right. Boss.
Okay.
Please, you have to unmute yourself again now. Okay, Stella Okorafor, you can unmute yourself now. Okay, just before Stella, I have Fadong Olushino. Fadong Olushino. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we're listening to you.
Yeah.
Your name, please, and the team you
Okay. Good
that
evening.
invited you.
Good evening.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah. I don't really know the team that invited me, but I know the lady's name that invited me to the meeting.
You just call
Her
the
name
name of
is
the person.
okay. Her name is Chidinma.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
And
Yeah.
name, please.
Okay. My question is, you said if you want to get to that you can buy Diamond 1 and Diamond 2. I want to ask, what can it take for somebody to get to Diamond 3? Is it when somebody registered under you, or maybe if you buy more products, then you get to Diamond 3?
Yeah. For you to get to Diamond 3, there is a requirement. The requirement is you need 2 Diamond 2 under you.
Okay.
Because in team building, you must have people you are carrying along. So you cannot push yourself to Diamond 3. Even though you want to buy it, you must register somebody, even though it's your family member, you must register them under you to become Diamond 2, Diamond 2. So it's assuming you register, let me say you came in as a Q Silver, 60 PV, and you now got 2 people as VIPs. One on A leg, one on B leg, you're automatic Diamond 3. Because Diamond 3 takes 3,600 PVs to achieve. So, but the criteria there is you must have 2 people coming in as Diamond 2 before you can pick up that Diamond 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So in a nutshell, you cannot really grow in ranking without getting referrals. It is only when that Diamond 2 is the highest place you can buy. Okay. You should check Facebook if there are questions.
Now, I have a question here on the chat here. I said,
good.
what do we do when some stockists holding, they're holding good Longrich products? You call them for 2 pays, they say they'll give you without PVs. What can be done, sir?
You look for another stockist that has. Don't limit yourself to your state. Every chat room is, we have people from, one thing I see us doing is, it has always been, most especially in Africa, maybe I don't know what other parts of the world, there is this spirit of hoarding when there is scarcity. The moment there is scarcity, people take advantage of the scarcity and they begin to hoard products. Now, when we have a situation like this on ground that the demand is higher than the supply, what I normally advise people to do is go beyond your market. This is your business. This is your business. And you don't say because your regular supplier is not there, you will stop business. You have to go extra mile to look for other sources for supply so that you don't cut supply. So when you know that the people you that are close to you, they don't have, then you go outside the state to look for. It's all about dispatch. There are toothpaste in other places. Lagos may not have toothpaste now. Then you buy from other places if you need the PV. People are taking advantage of people. Yes, let them take advantage of people. You know, it is only going to be for a short time. We thank God that what we are facing is not rejection of the product, but over demand for the product. It is happening all over the places. So don't stick to one stockist, move to another stockist. Even though it's your upline, move to another stockist. Sometimes my own family members, they need some products, they go and buy it from somewhere else because they will make PVs from there. So it is all about your choice. That is what I can say about this. So you don't need to bother yourself about the scarcity of toothpaste because toothpaste is in some stockists' hand. So some have, some don't have. People that are, if you are a stockist and you are selling for cash, you are myopic, one, because you can never be rich with that, no matter how much you sell, because it's not consistent, it's not continuous. You are very myopic, then leave the business and go and do buying and selling proper, because the Longrich business is not a buying and selling business. Buying and selling will not take you far. Buying and selling will not give you anything. Buying and selling will stress you out. If you are for buying and selling, leave Longrich business. Just be using the product if you like it. Buying and selling cannot take you far. Who told you that Longrich is going to be short of product for life? The company is coming with full strength to open the factory, whether you like it or not. So toothpaste, which is one of the most essential commodity of the company, cannot be scarce for too long. It is scarce is because the demand on a weekly basis is too high. That is what we are facing. But they will meet up the moment that factory starts. That is the truth. Most of the time, the logistic time frame of getting these goods from China down to Nigeria, clearing it from the port, creates lacuna, irrespective of how much they want to clear these goods. So we need to understand that point of, you know, the factory will ultimately be the solution to this back order thing. And we must be positive about the brand we promote. Every business must have challenges. There have been, maybe you people know, maybe you don't know, in the financial sector, in the banking industry, there are a lot of banks that are shaking today. But who is talking about it? They are still working hard to see that they survive their institution. So if there is excess demand facing the company, it is because we stand tall as one of the best brands. That is the truth. Longrich has faced so many challenges, but the more the challenges, the more popular the brand is becoming. So we are proud to be partners of this brand. And the brand is actually taking over the globe because of the efficacy of the products. I don't want to talk much more than this. You can always contact other stockists to get the products. If the products are not available, all products are in Nigeria. Some stockists have it, some don't have. So find out from those who have. We have just circulated the CIG stockist directory, and I believe, but I keep saying, if a CIG stockist, if it is a CIG stockist that says they will not sell for PV, find a way to let your leader know, let them get across to me. We know what to do. Another question.
Hello, sir.
Oh, yeah, thank you, sir. Now someone said.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, Olushina, you can.
Is she using the prayer line now?
You can go on now, please.
Hello. My question is, can we have the name and address and the addresses of stockists in each country? And how can we get it? That's my question. Since we can sign up anybody from any part of the world in the corner of our room. That's number one. Number two, some stockists are not, maybe many of the stockists where I am, I have only one stockist that is signing up a starter combo. What do we do to solve this problem too? And this the starter combo or the stockists also, people have been getting discouraged because we just go to register people and we don't get a product. I'm just doing registration without product. How do we solve this problem, sir? Those are my questions.
Okay, your first question is on what? Most stockists are not doing what? They are not selling starter combo. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Person has gone off. Okay.
Hello, Madam Shina, are you there? So I think our first question was about stockist list in countries.
Okay.
List of stockists.
Okay. First and foremost, well, I don't think we have all the stockists in the world kept somewhere. It is when you need, you get from the leaders' chat room. That is how we do it. What I only did was to ensure that all the CIG stockists, we try to gather all and put them in a directory, which we are circulating on in all the chat rooms. We have in Liberia, we have in Ivory Coast, we have in Cameroon, so we have in the UK, we have in Italy, we have in America. And so just like that, it will keep expanding gradually. So if you tell us where, then we have, we collaborate with other stockists also in different parts of the world. So all you just need to tell us is, this is where you have somebody. But when I say this, please meet your leaders. Don't come to me direct. Meet your leaders. Your leaders will in turn, because if you meet your leaders, other people can still meet them to get the same information. But if all of you come to me, where are the other leaders? It will not be fair that way. Get across to your leaders in the chat room you find yourself. This was the reason I said everybody belong to any of the 3 telegrams. With these three telegrams, if you are in any of these 3, you will definitely be getting information steadily. But when you start moving to different chat rooms, you are not in these general telegrams. It becomes a very big problem for us to handle. Don't forget that if you don't follow the leader the way the leader wants it, automatically when problems come, it's difficult to solve it. You just as you want a leader to bend to the follower, so also the followers need to also bend towards the leaders. You don't face your direction at the same time, call your leader when you are stuck in that place. So what I say is, whenever you have a need for a stockist in any country, just call out in the chat room you belong. Please, where can I get this stockist, or which stockist is reliable in this country? We will tell you. If your leader does not know, your leader will reach me immediately. You get me? So we have 3 stockist chat room, 3 telegram chat room. We have the one that is under Shibuzo, LROSG. Then we have the one that is under Grace Group International. Then we have the one of Unlimited Grace, which is SDLA, Daniel Equere, and Shibuzo. These 3 people, they opened Telegram, and all 3, everybody is supposed to be in any of these Telegram group. If you are there, you will get information faster. If you are not there, you will not be able to get any information. That is what I said at the beginning of this year. And now it is not playing itself out. Then for people who said they have people who are not keen on selling their products, if you can, if you want, Oju Elegba has different type of combo products. I will no longer wait for the company-owned combo product if it is not available. So we put some products together and say, look, the product is even close to 12,000 naira. This is our starter combo: tooth calcium, 1 hand cream, and 1 roll-on antiperspirant. If you want that, call Oju Elegba, you can get 100 at a go. We are doing that because of the July promo we are running. So we needed people to get this thing and get on board. So you don't need to stock yourself to one area. These are business. You can sit down, use your phone to call the dispatch rider, use your phone anywhere in the country. You can actually run this. That is, I'm talking about Nigerians now. Any other question?
Hello, what about UK? Do you have a stockist, and how does one go about getting involved in UK?
If you have a prospect in UK, we have UK this thing. We circulate in all the chat rooms. We have stock. We have about two stockists in UK. We are getting the third one now. Why one in Italy? Italy covers Spain, Germany, and UK covers France and UK, Scotland, Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland has not started because they are the ones covering the whole of their father is Longrich headquarters in Europe. So we oversee this area for now until the company, set up fully. But in any way, we have a whole lot of stockists. We have about 50-something stockists in the UK. So there are a lot of stockists in UK. So if you want to sign up somebody in the UK, it's the same process. It is the same process. Don't tell the person, somebody will explain to you. Explain to the person how the business works. If you send the person to me, which stockist can handle this person, I will handle. If you send the person to me to explain Longrich, you will explain to the person because you have done more than 3 months in the business. So don't send them to me to explain how the business works. It is the same way it works. It is only currency difference. Are we together? So we should take note of all this. Don't be shy in explaining your business to your prospect. Don't be pushing your prospect to third party. Most times they are coming into the business because of the confidence they have in you, the integrity they built in you, they believe you have. But when you push them to a third party, it's like you are running away from your responsibility. So do everything possible. Explain to them when it is time for sign up, you can now involve us here in the UK.
Thank you, sir. Now I want to take a question from the chat. Now, side over in the UK, when some products reach their expiry dates, you are able to use them for like 3 months. So is it applicable to our Longrich products too?
You say what?
In the UK, when products expire, maybe we'll get to their expiry dates, you can still use them for like 3 months. Is it applicable to Longrich products too?
I think that is personal decision. If personal decision in the sense that organic products or products that are at least 85 to 90% organic, we know that even after those regulatory dates, those dates that they put there as a result of the regulatory bodies, the products are still useful. I personally have consumed retrievil that have stayed for 6 months, expired. That was 2 years back. It has expired for 6 months. The person wants to throw it away and say, please, let me have it. It is all about personal choice. So it is not statutory, and it is not something that somebody is imposing on somebody to do anything. So what we need to do about that is it's a personal choice. It is a personal choice. So that is just, I would just say. And personal conviction. It's not something somebody else will tell you, you do this or you do that. Because when something has expired, it means it has gone out of the law.
Thank you. All right, thank you. That one is clear enough. Now, you said you promised to provide more information on the July promo. Like for that person, he wants to know what is the next step after you have taken down my name last Friday.
Who is the person I took the name?
Demola Ilutilo.
Let him come on board.
Okay, Demola, you can unmute yourself, please, and talk.
Wednesday, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I remember on Friday after I explained to you the difficulty I have, you were saying something like you will talk more on the July promo today, but I've been waiting to see whether it will feature in the seminar this evening. But I just say let me remind you. So I don't know if there is anything that I'm actually asking because I want to know, for example, what's the next step I need to take. I remember you took down my name that day. I want to know what's the next step.
Why I took your name that day, sir, was because you said you signed the form online.
Yes, sir.
You filled that survey, that questionnaire, right?
Yes, I did.
That is what is entailed for the whole of July. Is the action that is just July. July is for the action. That thing you read through is the information and the terms and conditions involved. Then the July month is for the action. Why I took your name is, it is the people's name that are in that list that I'm going to listen to. Those who did not fulfill, or those who met the requirements and got the number of people and their names are not here, I will not attend to them. That is the essence of getting down the names, because it is a serious promo that involves so much money. So it's not something that we can and just put in the street and anybody can just jump in and jump out that I did this, I did that. No, I need to know the people that have actually come on board and that are going for it. So I know 80-something persons are chasing that. They are in the race for the award. So that is all. There is nothing so spectacular again. It's everybody go to work. What I want to say that they have said it, that I just wanted to help to correct the leg placement of the people. Since it is a promo you are running, and this promo is on sponsorship, try to run it in a way that it will not mess up your tree. So just take it one leg down, 33 here, 33 here, 33 here, and so that it will be one on that one. So at that point, you have a neat arrangement in terms of the promo so that it does not affect your organic building. Meanwhile, you earn well and everything. And if those people are active, then automatically again, you will be earning very well, irrespective of the way you place them.
Okay, so that means that I need to go back to the link now, more or less, to go through those terms and conditions and start fulfilling them.
Yes, that is all. Get your 100 people or your 50 people or your 25 people. That is all. And you must sponsor all. And there is no need to sponsor a child. You sponsor a child, it will not be accepted. And everybody you sponsor, you must get a chat room for them. I will see them and I will address them. Then the others will take it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hope I've made myself clear now. Is there any other thing concerning the July promo that you don't understand anymore? Good. So thank you, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, for more on the question of achieving the Diamond 3. So must the Diamond 2 be on your first generation or anywhere in your team?
They don't need to be in your first generation. They could be anywhere on separate legs. That is just all. It could be your 15th generation. It doesn't matter. Is there no question from Facebook?
No question yet on Facebook. I will go back to check, but I just want to take this one fast.
Where is Desiree?
No question on Facebook for now, sir.
Okay, all right.
No question on Facebook. So here, okay.
FD, I have a little question.
Please wait that you will be called to speak, please. Wait, please. We are doing systematically. Thank you. Please mute yourself if you are not allowed to talk yet, please. Thank you. When sourcing for stockists okay. I think this one is okay. When sourcing for stockists on any of the categories, what would you advise as the selling point to win the minds of the prospects for a stockist position? Should I read that again, sir?
Okay. Let the person ask. Let the person ask that. Let the person come out to ask the question.
Okay, Tony Archibong.
While we are waiting for the person, move to the next question.
Can you come up, please? Unmute yourself.
While we are waiting for the person, move to the next question.
The person asked 3 questions. Okay, let me. Okay, someone is asking for the Telegram address. I think Good Leaf can do that, post that.
Good Leaf does not have access to
In
the
the chat
Telegrams
room.
because the person should either belong to Chibuzo's team, Emanuela's team, or Daniel Ekwere's team. So out of these 3, the person should contact the direct leader that will put them in that chat room. It's not Good Leaf. The Telegrams are the 3 legs I have.
All right.
Who is the upline of the person?
Well, I wouldn't know. So the person
should ask. Okay,
yeah.
Somebody is asking a question here. What exactly do the stockists do with the PVs if they don't sell for PVs? How do I know? they have their own motives. I don't know what they do. And if someone registers person abroad, while
okay,
in
if
Nigeria,
someone registers, okay.
Yes, you can earn. Yes, you can earn.
The PV is global. The PV is global. So this is the business I am calling PV without borders. PV without borders, business without borders, BWB. Because not many MLM companies will allow what Longrich is doing. If you are operating in a particular country, you cannot go and pick PVs from another country, even though you sign up people there. It's a different market, but Longrich allows it, and that is a very, very big plus for the company. So you can actually sign up as a UK citizen, and you don't have any UK partner, UK accounts, and you don't have any UK partner, but all your team members are from South Africa, from Pakistan, from India, and you'll be anywhere in UK. That is the fantastic thing about this platform. The Longrich platform has no pay when it comes to their compensation plan. It is PV without borders. The PV, they are not limited in borders. Everything goes straight to China, and one IT department controls all the PVs in the globe. Yeah, next question.
Okay, he said, why is it that Longrich does not allow transfer of accounts? Having success lines who have joined other team and want to transfer their account to some other people.
When you have such case, you write to the company and tell them the case that you have some team members that have left the company so that they will block the account. The account will be blocked. So it will be as good as dead.
All right. Now, when someone, okay, let me take this person to talk. Techno, probably 3 years. You've been raising up your hand. You can talk now or mute yourself. No name.
Good evening, everyone. I think my question has been answered. I'm the one that asked someone, good morning, I'm sorry. I'm the one that asked question, if someone in Nigeria registers someone abroad, can you be able to earn? So you have answered the question. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
You can mute yourself back. All right, another question is, this person that has to talk, Tony Achibong.
Yeah, good day, SD.
Are you there?
Yeah, good day, sir.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes. We're listening to you,
okay.
Sir.
Good day, SD, sir.
Good day, sir.
I asked the question. And my question is, when sourcing for a stockist?
The name, sir.
My name is Tony.
Okay. Okay.
When sourcing for a stockist of any of the categories, what would you advise as the selling point in winning the hearts or the minds of such a prospect? for a stockist position? That's my question number one. And number two, what would you advise when intended stockist says, I don't want to bring in people. I just want to do the stockist business. I just want to invest on being a stockist. What would you advise we talk to or we tell the such a person? And then question number three, I don't know if it's okay for me to go through the three questions at the same time. Now,
yes, go through them at the same time.
What are all the benefits of being a stockist? Being a stockist and to his or her sponsor, all the benefits. Thank you, sir. Those are my questions.
So which team do you belong to?
Emanuela's team.
Okay. Now you ask of selling point of being a stockist. The actual selling point of being a stockist is when you are determined to build a team. Then you will have constant supply of product for your team. You can see what people are complaining about now. No stockist is attending to them. If I am a stockist and I'm building my team, nobody will frustrate me. That is one of the major selling points or one of the major reasons I tell people to pick up stockists. When there is severe shortage of stockists in a particular area, or when stockist is misbehaving. Because if I hear any stockist is selling without PVD, the following week I will open a stockist nearby. That is what I'm going to do to any stockist that is selling without PVs. I will bring a stockist nearby to that person. And that is all. That person's business will flat. Because you cannot kill our business for us. So what we will do is we will get another stockist and put in that particular location so that people can access the product for PVs. The essence of the company operating in Nigeria is for PVs and to empower people. It is through PVs people are empowered. They use the product and also they're empowered with it. It is not, I keep telling everybody, there is enough for everybody's need in Longrich, but there's not enough for everybody's greed in Longrich. These are products that are sold with PVs. Why selling it without PVs? And you are a confirmed stockist. Any stockist that is doing that, report. We will get a nearby location and put a stockist very close to that person there. And that will put a stop to all those stuff. Then you are talking of, as for selling points, what is your selling point for a stockist? Now, first and foremost, your selling point is always having products to do what? To supply your team members and also every other people that are coming. Secondly, it gives you additional income in the business. These are the two selling points I can give you. Then stockist investment. If you are talking about which of the stockist category I want to encourage, first of all, it has to be according to the person's ability and capacity. So this one is determined by what the person has. If the person has the money to buy a whole country, then that is when I can now begin to say which one I would tell them. But when the person does not have the money more than, it depends on the person's budget that I can use to advise here. Then we talk of benefit of stockists. I think it is almost the same thing as the selling point of stockists. Benefit of stockists, if it is in the USA, you become a stockist without PVs. So the products you are getting, you get products of maybe where you pay $10,000, you get 12,000 worth of products, no PVs. So you will use these PVs, this product now to build your team. But in other countries, you buy these products and you get PVs for them, and the PVs of the stockist is added onto your PVs, and it grows you from one rank to another, or also helps you to qualify for any of the incentives, but not everything. But if there is a double PV going on, then you can now be rest assured that a senior stockist worth 9 to 10 million can actually go a long way to qualify for a trip while you are trying to become a stockist. So these are some of the benefits of being a stockist. Why you see people picking up stockists, especially during the time of promos, when promo is getting to double PV, you see a whole lot of people rushing in, they want to become stockists, It's because they want to qualify.
In the afternoon, he said, you people should pack, come up for that house before 7 o'clock the next day. That day, they cut like the...
So,
oh my God.
I don't even know where I am again. I think that is just all about the stockist stuff. So, I don't know if I've made some points clear to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Thank you,
sorry
sir.
sorry for the interruption that came
Thank you,
up.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
We have questions on Facebook.
Okay.
Now on Facebook, it said, as Longrich stops supplying snake oil to Nigeria, then someone else, can a starter combo member earn from sponsoring Fast Reach Pack?
Sorry, can a starter combo? Fast Reach Pack is a mainstream. Fast Reach Pack is a mainstream. Starter combo is not a mainstream. Starter combo is not a mainstream entry level. Fast Reach Pack is a mainstream entry level. So you cannot do starter combo, use 10,000, 15 naira to come and earn 8,000 naira. You must do 60 PV first.
All right, sir. Someone asked about the snake oil. Has it been stopped to Nigeria?
They just took delivery recently. Now, last month I got snake oil now. They sent snake oil to me now. I had a lot of snake oil. It's just because in the UK market, they don't sell in the UK market.
I think that's about all the questions now.
Okay. So we can...
okay. Someone just came in. Someone just came in now. Someone just came in now. I said, please, sir, I have a prospect from Guinea-Bissau who is interested in Longrich. She has made a payment already. There is no stockist in the country, and she doesn't have any money to be a stockist. How can we help her?
Guinea-Bissau. Where did she make payment to?
Well, maybe the person will come up to speak.
Call that person to come on board. If there is no stockist in the country, where did you make payment to?
Can you
Whose
unmute,
account?
please? Adeyemi Oyeleye, you can unmute yourself and speak.
I want to make a kind of a corrective statement here. We don't convince anybody. We don't try to win anybody when we are prospecting. We try to enlighten and educate. Always see yourself educating people. Remove your mind from the person coming on board or not. Just educate them. Give them the necessary knowledge they are lacking. It is in educating them, you can be able to get them realign their mindset towards where you are seeing. So don't say, what do you have a selling point to win the minds? You don't win the mind of somebody. You educate them properly. You may have different means of winning somebody's mind. You can even tell the person lies. You can overhype because you want to win the mind. But no, you want to educate this person in a normal way.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, Adeyemi Oyeleye, please go on.
Okay. God bless you, sir. Well done, sir. Yeah, the person paid to my account.
Okay.
And she has been interested. I discussed it with you sometime, I think early this year or so.
So which
And you said you
country?
will look into the matter.
Which country are you?
I'm in Nigeria.
You are in Nigeria. Okay, good. Now, the person wants to do which of the entry levels?
The Q Silver.
Okay, I will want the person to do it through Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay, sir.
Ivory Coast. I don't know how close Ivory Coast is to Guinea-Bissau. Let me just check. Let me just check.
Okay, sir.
Let me check. I want to see the nearest country that the person can get it from.
All right, sir.
Oh, it's quite far. Let me see. Closest country to Guinea-Bissau. Closest country to Guinea-Bissau. Okay, we can get, there are two Guinea, right? One is Equatorial Guinea, one is Guinea-Bissau.
Yes,
Senegal is close and Guinea is close. So we'll look at these two countries. Gambia has issues. Their Stockist there is a little bit scattered. So I will get the other country that is close, which is Senegal. I will look at Senegal and see what. Just as usual, send me a message again after this meeting. I will send you the Senegal Stockist contact. I think he's an Igbo person. I will also send you, if it is Equatorial Guinea, I will take my time to look at the map later, then see which of the stockists you can use. But Gambia is closer, Sierra Leone is far. Okay, just send me a message later. I will send you so that I can get your number to send you the stockists that are surrounding that person, that the person can use. What you just need to do is you shut up the stockists first and establish some relationship and tell the person the kind of help you need. And from there, the person will be able to give you. Don't just send the person, say, go and meet that person. No, when you finish, tidy up everything, send the registration details to the person with the code, then you can carry on from there to make both of them to meet. You know, so that is that. Or you can even do it since the money is already in your hand. You can do everything. Then later you send the person some money to do the shipment.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Do we still have any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, we can, there is a hand that is raised there. I don't know.
Yes. Good morning, esteemed SD. Good morning.
I was logged off. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning.
Yes. My name is Felicia Ikolo. Good morning.
Okay,
esteemed
doctor.
SD, to leaders and all partners of CIG all over the world. My question is about the starter combo promo.
Okay.
Assuming I have some individuals to register under myself, right, under my team. However, my 3 legs are already full. So I want to give the sponsorship to my downlines. Will you consider that I'm sponsoring those individuals for the promo?
No, the promo is very statutory, it's very clear there. There is no waiver. It is sponsorship only. Only sponsorship. It has nothing to do with. That was why I called for the meeting last week, or during the week. I called for a meeting, emergency meeting, so that people don't misquote me. It is still very clear. It's a sponsorship thing. And I want to see people who are really, really hungry for growth and building organically. And that is why I am putting it. And I said, so that you don't mess up your sponsorship, taking sponsorship from too many people, just take one line on leg A, one line down. A, B under A, C under B, D under C, just one line down the line, 33. The other B leg, the same thing, A under this and that, and it goes on and on and on. So that is exactly where I am going. Nothing more than that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, boss. Can you make me host again? I had network issues. I had to relog in.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Same here, sir. Same here. Yeah.
We have Felicia Icolo hand raised.
She's the one that just talked now.
All right, all right. Obiangeli Onyekwe.
That is our diaspora member.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
So constant.
Good morning.
Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir. Yeah, it's a quick question. I'm asking on behalf of one of my prospects in Lagos. I know we have a hold on the Stockist application, and she's wondering, does it affect mobile Stockists as well, or just for those who have who intend to have offices?
Where is it in UK?
No, in Lagos. The UK will come later.
What happened in Lagos?
You know, we've got a hold on Stockist application for now.
Yes.
For junior Stockist application. So she's asking, does it affect mobile Stockist as well?
There is nothing like mobile Stockist. It's Stockist which must be somewhere. People are giving that to themselves, but there is actually nothing like mobile.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And also you made mention about the snake oil.
The Stockist thing is not everywhere. It's just some areas that is already saturated. So if you have, if you want to be a Stockist, depending on the area, we still have a lot of areas that need Stockists, so.
In Lagos, yeah?
No, not Lagos. Lagos is saturated already. Except you are going to Badagry.
Saturated, okay.
The outskirts are not, but the city center is already saturated.
Okay. You also made mention about snake oil being available. Do you have it here in the UK, or is it in? Okay.
Yeah, we
have. Can you send out a list of what we have now in the UK so I can know what to get, please?
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, boss.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
The challenge we have.
We have Samuel Adiogun's hand raised.
Obi, why I don't put the snake oil is more of private use because it's not really in the UK market. And so whatever is not in the UK market or in the portal, I don't want to go beyond my bound to come and start getting myself involved with all those things. So it's more of a private arrangement. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Because it doesn't go into it's not in the portal. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Samuel Adeogun.
Okay, good day, SD.
Can you yourself and speak now?
Good morning, SD.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. During the emergency meeting, I wanted to ask a question, but you asked us to bring it here today. I joined you early, but I had a break in my internet, and I guess somebody just sneaked in there. Now, I'm saying that in case maybe you've answered it before, I would definitely go and check the video later. About the tree, I was asking a question about the arrangement of the tree. I noticed you've been concerned about us not messing up our trees during this promo. So I just wanted some clarification that For instance, if I want to build my team organically, am I potentially robbing my members by arranging my own sponsor people under them? Is there any risk to their own growth or business? Or is just, I want that understanding so that I would not, in my process of trying to build my team, and now be shortchanging somebody's future progression. I hope you understand my question, sir.
Not that they will not progress. There is a way you go about certain things, because going for this promo is more of yourself alone. And why yourself alone? You maybe have been saying, my team members are not working, my team members are inactive. Now go all out and get starter combo people to come and work with you. Are you getting me?
Yes.
And I want to be sure that you are the one bringing them, not the group, because you say the group is not working. So now you can work. Okay, go all out and bring them out. When you bring them in, automatically you can now work with these fresh people. That is why I say when you get them, I must talk with them in the chat room or maybe in a Zoom meeting also. Okay. Again, I'm trying to draw. I will draw this thing now. I remember I asked you. Again, I discovered that if you start doing placement to balance your legs properly, organically, you will really, really affect a lot of people in the sense that their first generation will be robbed of them. So in order not to allow that to happen, so what needs to be done is to systematically make the arrangement to be lighter, but to profit you alone.
Okay.
Now, if I say, form a straight line, we have 100 persons. I said, these 100 persons, I need you in 3 lines. What does that mean? One person behind one person behind one person behind one, true or false?
Yes, okay.
Then the other line, one person behind one person behind one. So if we have 33 here, 33 here, 33 here, what do you get? 99. So the other one you can throw in any part or any one of the 3. So at that point, you did not take 3 legs from anybody. You did not take 2 legs from anybody. You only took what? One leg. So these people still have the strength, the space to do what? To build the remaining 2 and continue from where you stop.
Okay.
So there will be any placement and development, performance and development from that leg you took sponsorship from, while the other leg, they will be building themselves to go.
Okay. Okay.
So that is exactly what I wanted to explain. So I hope you got it now. You are clear with the picture.
Yeah.
Are you clear with the picture?
Almost
okay,
clear,
so
sir.
Huh?
Because I said almost clear because now I had not gotten this understanding. Like in my first generation now, I'd actually built two legs for 2 of my first generation and 1 leg for 1. So, but I
When
just
was
understand that.
When was that?
No, that was before now. It's just 2 of my current starter packs now is one of those legs right now.
Are you talking did this happen during the promo or before the promo?
No, one happened before the promo. Because for me, all the while, I'd had this mind of building my team organically. And while I'm still teaching and encouraging my people, those I'm getting, I just want to be placing them, 3, 9, like that. So, but it's not like it would harm them significantly.
No.
Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you, sir.
I am really surprised when it comes to Sunday evenings, you people don't ask questions. I will sit here for 30 minutes waiting for questions. The moment I drop this call, Zoom call, I see you people flogging me with calls. Why is it so? Sunday evenings is meant for every team partner to reach out at me, but surprisingly, everybody is calm. Nobody asks questions again. Everybody is okay. That is fine. So it's going to be till next Sunday because I will not be picking your messages.
Yeah, we have questions on Facebook.
Okay.
So someone asks, is is Longrich in Trinidad and Tobago?
No.
So the person is asking, if I register a child without, sir?
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead, I'm listening.
Now, if I register a child without adding a bank account and leave it for 3 years, by the time I add an account number to it, will all the areas of bonuses for the 3 years be paid?
Yes, sir. It happened to us. They will be paid.
All right, that one is cleared. I think, all right. Leader Sam Okwebiri also responded on Facebook that Senegal is nearer and alternatively Sierra Leone to the Guinea-Bissau person that the prospects.
That where is nearer?
So Sierra Leone is nearer and Senegal.
Sierra Leone does not have product. I think we have to look into Senegal. Senegal has product. Yeah.
Okay. Now, someone has to raise, but before I allow that person, let me take two messages from two questions from the chat. I have two prospects who are reluctant to come on board because of the scarcity of products. They are based in Lagos. What do I tell them?
There's no scarcity to that level that you cannot buy. We have stockists that are posting their product availability every week, every day. I don't believe you don't. That is rumor. Everyday transaction goes on in our offices. Any other question?
Okay. Someone asks, do you have any idea? So when toothpaste will be available in Lagos?
Well, it is Lagos that actually have this scarcity of toothpaste because they have to supply the northern state and some of the interiors, other states. And a little was rationed because Lagos was given prior before now, while other places outside Lagos, they needed the toothpaste. So it was a kind of rationing that made the toothpaste not to be enough to be given out. It is the rationing that caused it.
All right, boss. There's another person here. I think you have made mention of this. You have made mention of this. Second one, register a leg under her with account number. One name, different account numbers.
Sorry?
Second one, register a leg under her with our account number. One name, different account numbers.
Yes, please.
All right. Charles Udochukwu, you can unmute now. You can speak up. Charles Udochukwu, go ahead. Hello. Hello, Charles. I think it's not ready after.
Move to the next question.
Well, I think that's about all. Let me check Facebook again. I'll check Facebook now. All right, someone asks, is Sierra Leone documented?
Yes. Sierra Leone is documented.
Charles, if you are trying to talk, I think your signal is very bad. It's cracking up. Galaxy Note 8. Don't know who you are. You can unmute yourself and speak now.
Please, I have a prospect from
Your name and where you're calling from.
But I don't know the name or address of any stockist. I'm calling from Lagos, Mrs. Sarah Michael.
What's the question, please?
I said I have a prospect from Cotonou, but I don't know how to go about it.
Cotonou, okay.
Yeah.
We have stockists in Cotonou, and just talk to the person. You'll get the entry levels. Let me see. What do I do? How can I post? Should I maybe I post it in which group, which team, which chat room are you? Which chat room are you?
Tricia.
Okay, I am sending the stockist contact to Tricia now.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm sending all the information to Tricia, and you can pick it up from Tricia.
All right, boss. Charles has posted this question. He was having network issues. He said it's about the July promo. How can you identify someone that's reached the promo when he's giving the sponsorship to his downlines?
No, we opened their portal. It was what they signed for. We have to access their portal. They will drop their password. We will access the portal to count the number of people they sponsored. The back office has a way of recording all those stuff. So it's not a big deal. We'll see it. We'll count. We'll know.
All right. I think that's about all the questions now. So then someone asked Stockist on Facebook, Stockist address in Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone doesn't have products. They should buy from Liberia.
Okay. Someone also asked, how can you register one in Senegal?
The way you register people in Nigeria.
Okay. Still having, so another person is asking about the same person that asked about the stockists in Sierra Leone, asks that how do we get the entry levels and bank details for them in Sierra Leone?
They should work. Sierra Leone does not have products. They should do through what is it called? Through Liberia. It's Liberia we are using to feed Sierra Leone for now, especially team-wise, because of the stress of no products in Sierra Leone. The stockists that we are relying on, the stockists is not really living up to expectation. It's like there's a distraction. So we are not really getting the desired service. So we service from Liberia. Right. Then Philo, I think you should have questions to ask now. Ask your questions.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, please. My name is Kenan Michael, and I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay.
My question is concerning the energy issue.
Okay.
How long does it take for the energy issue to start working properly for the user?
Well, from my own experience, I have the energy shoe. I use it. In less than 10 minutes, I normally see the difference.
Okay. please, does it have any signs that it gives you that it is working?
Oh yes, sir. Number one, before you use the shoe, try to find out where exactly you are having issues you must identify. Then if it is arthritis and all the rest, then what are the difficulties you encounter? Let me say, for example, you want to touch your toe or you want to squat, you cannot do that. And you now do that before the shoe wearing. When you do that, you discover that there are a lot of things you cannot do. You cannot squat, you cannot touch your toe, you can't bend properly, you're having some pains in your waist, or your joints. After then, wear the shoe. When you wear the shoe, you try as much as possible, do the activation, then do some movements. The moment you do some movement in like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, you will notice some kind of heat radiating from your body, and that is blood circulation that is taking place. So now, while you are doing this, then you check out for those things that you did before you could not squat, you could not really bend, you could not touch your toe and all the rest. Then outside that, then you could test the energy level that is in you. You can test the energy level before the shoe and also test the energy level after the shoe by doing this and getting 2 people to come and pull your hands from the elbow side. And when they pull your hand, you will notice the energy and they will also notice the energy in you. I don't know if you are seeing me. Can you see me? You do this and you get somebody by your right hand, somebody by your left hand, and they pull simultaneously. That you pull the hands like this and you will see the ease and the difficulty that will take place. I use this shoe and I've used it a whole lot of times and it is working very well. It does a lot. I stopped wearing shoes because the energy shoe gave me a fantastic experience. I gave the shoe to my mom some time ago, and I was giving her the shoe. She took it with a kind of reluctancy and left. But when she got to the US, and she called me some time ago and said, look, I would like to get another shoe. I said, why? I said, that is the only shoe I can wear now. If not for that shoe, I wouldn't have been putting on shoe again. I said, why are you saying that? He said, it is just too comfortable. She cannot explain, but that is the only shoe that she can use. I understood perfectly well what she was saying. So that does not mean there are some shoes that maybe they are not even working. So you just have to know when you do the testing.
Okay, one more thing, please. Thank you. Please, how can I get it properly activated?
When you sit down, sir, when you want to wear the shoe, sit down, wear the shoe. While you are seated and you have put on the shoe, begin to do mark time by beating your leg on the ground as if you are marking time. You do that for 1-2 minutes. When you do that for 1-2 minutes, you stand up. When you stand, don't move. Stand for 1 minute again, then you move. The essence of standing is to pick a balance with the shoe. The shoe has magnet at the ankle point. It's to give you a firm balance. So when you get that balance, then after 1 minute of standing, you now move. You move to and fro, to and fro, to and fro. Do that for 3-4 minutes. And then you begin to notice some of the relief. It depends on what you are trying to take care of. And I notice also the shoe is not just for the waist pain and all the rest. It goes around your whole body and rejuvenates a lot of things. Try to fix things that are really, really out of shape before. I have to get a second one when I saw the way the shoe was going. Even during rain, I was wearing it until it started losing potency. I got a new one to be using. And as I'm talking to you, I have a shoe that I'm using. I wear it whenever I notice there is no rain and I feel some pains here and there. I just put on my shoe. Even when I'm putting on a pajamas, I put on the shoe and I'm good to go. So I don't take pills. I've not taken paracetamol for 6 years now. So the products, the Arthro, this and that, they are all very fantastic products. The efficacy is of high standard.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Philo, can you unmute now and speak?
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Before you rest from the explanation about the shoes, is it good for the diabetic?
Why not?
Okay. Yeah, because I've been hearing so much about the shoe and I'm considering getting one for my mom. So I want to know if it's good for the diabetic.
It's very good because it will help to reduce the deterioration rate of the person.
Okay. Yesterday you gave me the contact of the stockist we have at Chicago. I tried getting in contact with her, but she did not pick up and has not responded up till now. So is there any way I can get another person because I'm having somebody that needs the product?
Is it the Chicago stockist or the?
Yes, you gave me Chicago stockist.
No, it's not Chicago stockist. I gave you our stockist in US to help you liaise with the Chicago stockist because I don't know who is in charge of.
Oh, okay. The number you gave me, I tried it. The person did not pick up. I left a voice message.
The person is in this meeting as we speak.
Sir?
The person is in the meeting.
Okay, then I'll get back to her as soon as the meeting is over.
The person is hearing you as you are speaking.
Yeah. I'll ask her why she did not pick up and did not get back to me. It's good that she's even hearing me.
Probably she was busy and, it's not really easy out there. It's not like Nigeria, when somebody does not answer you immediately. And I'm not trying to defend anybody. When you get it, if you send a message, the way and manner you approach the person matters also. There are some ways I see people send message, but I just overlook and respond to them. You asked me about diabetes. You asked me about diabetes when it comes to the shoe and all the rest. Now, let me just wrap it up with precautions of the shoe.
Okay.
The shoe has restrictions. There are restrictions about the shoe, and what are the restrictions? Number one, a pregnant woman should not wear the shoe. Anybody that has suffered from recent history of internal bleeding should not use the shoe. Anybody that is carrying a pacemaker, that is battery in the heart, or any electronic device, be it the diabetes that is used. There are some diabetes that has this electronic device inside them. They cannot use it. Any type of electronic device that somebody is using inside the body, the person must not use the shoe because of the magnetic effect of the shoe. It can make something to default, and that would endanger the life of the person. So the energy shoe must not be used by these categories of people, most especially. I am not talking of implant, metal implant. Metal implant is different from electronic device that is working, is functioning with battery. So there are two different things. A metal plate that is put somebody's body to support somewhere is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking of those electronic devices like pacemaker, this ibuprofen or something like that for the diabetes they use. Such a person should not use it. And pregnant women also, the same thing, they cannot use the shoe.
So but will the metal implant work? Somebody with a metal implant, there is one baby that has iron in his leg. We are trying to know if he can use it.
Baby with energy shoe, where will you get the size? You can't even get the size, so there's no need. You won't get the size. Then again, let me say something. 100% users will not get 100% efficacy. Results. It applies to everything in the world. Not that everybody will get the desired result of the shoe. I have given the shoe to somebody to wear right there in Okwebi, the head office. One day I was having my training. The man that has never walked since he had the stroke, and he started walking, and he walked to the car and went home. There are people who have been using the energy shoe to manage themselves, but they've not been able to walk well to date. Everything depends on the body of the person, the body system. So we have to take that into consideration also, and not to overblow things out of proportion. It is how your body takes it. Somebody may take paracetamol and it will work for the headache. Another person takes the same paracetamol and the headache is still there. So how do you reconcile that? It just depends on the body mechanism and how it is tied, wired up. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
There is another person again that I told to meet me up here and ask me the question she wants to ask. The person is not here. I am giving Sunday evenings to everybody to reach out to me and ask me questions. So I think we should try as much as possible to come up with question time. This is really discussion time, you know. But during the week, it's not easy for me to be answering each and every individual. Imagine somebody telling me that I should come and explain to him how he will succeed in Longrich. Then I will have this kind of questions like 10 in a day. I mean, I cannot be treating individually. Then let's come on here and tackle it so that one person's question will provide answers for a whole lot of people. So I think that is what is working out here. So if there are no questions again, we could easily.
All right, boss. We have a few questions in the chat. You said PV across borders. So should one open an account in the UK to earn in UK currency if one is in Nigeria registered in UK?
You say what?
Said you mentioned about PVs across border.
Yeah. PVs without borders.
Now, should one open an account in the UK to earn in UK currency while you are in Nigeria registered in UK?
I don't understand. You don't have a resident permit here. You register here. How will you earn? That one will need special negotiation for you to be able to earn that money. You will earn, but how do you get it out when you don't have an account here? Those ones they will be having terms and conditions. They will be needing interventions and all the rest to get it. Not that it's not possible. It's possible. Majority of us have accounts. I have accounts here since 2017. Only now I came here and activated it. You know, so you can actually do that. But I think the moment the company launches, all those things are going to stop. They want to. That is why you can see the promo. The promo is you must grow UK PVs, period. For the promo for the car. It has to be UK PVs and not outside. They want to grow the market, so it has to be here. The market has to be grown here.
All right, boss.
I
said if the stockist in the US obtains products without PVs. Well, yes. I just raised the hand now. I want to take the questions in the chat. Now, if the stockist in the US obtains products without PVs, would they be able to give PVs when people buy the products?
The stockist is not the one that owns the PVs. If stockists own PVs, everybody will jump into it and leave the team building. It is Longrich that owns PVs. When Longrich sees money in their portal, in their account, that is when they release the PVs. Stockist is just an admin to help do the transaction and all the rest. So there is nothing like stockist will give PV. When you become stockist, then Longrich will now hand over PVs to you. No. It is just the admin that is administrating the process. That is what administering the process that the stockist does. It is Longrich that releases PV. When Longrich sees money, PV is exchanged. Please, I don't want to be answering questions about pregnant women because they have their medical doctors, their private doctors that manages them. Don't ask me questions about pregnant women. It's not fair to ask me because, number one, I will tell you no, pregnant women should not take anything. Yes, I don't know their medical history. Why are we running away from our antenatal drugs? We should stick to those things. When you deliver, you can do other things. You know, pregnant, I can hear from the air. Can a pregnant woman take this? do I really know what the woman is suffering from or what challenges she's facing? I can't just prescribe for somebody in absentia. It's like telling me that, please, when you get to the barber's place, help me to shave my hair. And you are here, you are saying that you shave your hair in the salon. It's not possible. So let's be careful with, these are the reasons medical personnel don't want to deal with amateurs, network marketing, because everybody wants to become a medical doctor. Don't go beyond your lines. Don't go beyond your boundaries. Even though a pregnant woman took berry oil and it's okay for the pregnant woman, what about this pregnant woman has crisis? And because she took berry oil, the doctor now asked, did you take anything? Even though it is not the berry oil. I say, oh, it was one berry oil they said I can take. Let me see. The doctor will now look at it and say, madam, you have killed yourself. What will you do from there? What is your evidence? Even though it's not the berry oil, they will say it's the berry oil. So why not just stay clear from things that will bring controversial issues, right? Let's be warned. Let's be warned. Medical things we should leave for the medical people. We are not selling drugs either. And don't refer to your product as drugs. Let's be warned. It's not advisable. Stop pushing all these things to pregnant women. You want to administer a particular supplement for a pregnant woman without the doctor's consent. Please let us desist from such acts. That is very, very unprofessional. Do we have any other question? Any other question?
No, we don't have any other questions, sir.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have any other question.
Okay, so
we are done with the questions.
I was muted. Sorry. Somebody asked for what's the pie cup for? I think that one is maybe it's a newbie. Maybe she's a newbie.
The pie cup is for activation of water. The pie cup is made up of 13 mineral energy giving stones that helps to enrich our water with far infrared, oxygen, and zinc. It helps in a metabolic process. It helps to bowel movement and all the rest. Then, in a nutshell, the water helps to boost immunity and detoxifies, clear toxicity from the body, and neutralizes acidity. So the pie cup is like a cup that treats water while you're on the go. Because if you buy water on the road and anything, you don't need to bother. You just put the water inside the cup and you shake it. After much shaking, you drink immediately and you are good to go. So anybody that is on the pie cup actually would get immunity boosted. And I want to advise for people that are wearing masks, make sure you are always on the pie cup. If you like, go about with your pie cup. Why? Because if you're always wearing masks, there is tendency of you having reduced oxygen in your body system. And the longer you wear the mask, the more dangers you are exposed to in terms of oxygen in the blood. So if you are drinking water from the pie cup all the time, that could help you actually to ward off anything like sudden collapse and all the rest, or fainting, or short of breath. So please, let's stay informed as researchers are trying to come up with the actual solution and the direction of the COVID-19 virus. So that is it. You drink water from the pie cup as much as you want, but take note, you don't use the water from the cup to take your medications, your supplements. Even while you are eating food, you don't drink the water from the cup. Take 30 minutes after food before you do that.
Thank you, sir. Can we have Adaoji speak out first? You're asking something about the Longrich, the toothpaste. I keep jumping it, so I don't know what I'm jumping. So can you speak up? Let's hear you. Adaoji, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, Eddie, good morning, sir. This is Ada from Grace Group, Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually asking maybe you in particular if you have idea of when toothpaste will be available in Lagos, because all the while I keep hearing very soon, very soon, very soon. So we have idea of sort of accumulating too much back order. Let me know, have idea of what I can answer people that I'm trying to maybe bring in, or my partners also that are asking for it.
There are just too many things happening now that is making a lot of uncertainty. But what I want to say is look beyond Lagos for now. The toothpaste, we have some products in the pot, but I think there's a lot of difficulties getting these things out there. But toothpaste can come any moment from now because they are in the shores of the country. So, but as they are, is the rationing now that is the issue, because the backlog is quite high. So what I want to say to you is look beyond Lagos to do your new orders when it involves toothpaste. There is toothpaste in Warri, there is toothpaste in Delta, there is toothpaste in Onitsha, there is toothpaste in Abuja, there is toothpaste in many areas. So it's just a matter of you to know where you sort your toothpaste out from. That is what I want to advise you. Somebody was writing there that some people are selling without PV and they are selling it less than the price. If I see anybody that is selling toothpaste 1,000 and I cross-check that is original toothpaste, is it not money you want? I'll clear it, I'll go and sell it for PVs. That is just, there's no long stories about it, and it will still finish. So it's just common sense. You bought something 1,500, you're selling it 1,000. Okay. If you see anybody selling such toothpaste, let me know. I will buy them, sell it to you for PVs. We will clear it from them and bring it back for PVs. There is one Amaka that is dancing up.
Thanks, boss.
We have 15 minutes
Amaka,
left.
Amaka, you can speak up now. Amaka. You can unmute yourself and speak up. Can you hear us? I think I got to lower the hand. I've tried to reply the messages on the chat. APK to have answered.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, speak on. We are hearing you.
Okay. I was the one that asked the question about the cup, and I'm still asking. Can children also drink from the cup?
No, ma'am. They don't drink except when their immunity is low or they are sick sparingly. But no, don't let it not be a habit. As from 12 years and above, they can start drinking gradually. But children, their body is still much of alkaline, so you don't need to get. And the water itself is not an ordinary water; it's an activated water.
Okay. And does this cup have its own side effects?
Side effects in what terms now? Usage?
Yep.
Well, I've not noticed any side effects.
Okay.
Because of the nature of food we eat, we cook with aluminum pots, so our food is always acidic. So it means we can never get our body system as a result of drinking water from that cup to become too much of alkaline, where it will now lead to alkalidosis. So it is still in order. Most times when you are using the cup, you see yourself, it goes to, you are going to be hanging on kind of 7.5 pH, neutral. So it's rare you will drink water from the cup because of our lifestyle, and you'll be getting 8.5 pH.
Okay, it's clear now. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Bless you too.
Thank you, boss. Someone asked on Facebook that I saw a picture of the Longrich sanitizer yesterday. Is it available in Nigeria?
I've not seen it before because it's not in the UK.
Okay. I think that's about all now we had. It's been an interesting time and a light night. You gave us this night again. We pray God will increase your knowledge. Oftentimes when we are in the church, we pray for our pastors for impacting knowledge on us. So you are a Longrich pastor in CIG. So we are your sheep, you are the shepherd. So you've been so good, and you have a large heart. In fact, I commend your efforts, and your wife is lucky to have you as her husband. I know that.
Lucky to have her too.
Well, will you want to say something, sir?
Okay, well, nothing really much. What I want to encourage all of us is I could see that a lot of people are participating in the July promo. Within a week, we've shot over 1,000 persons already. And I can see that people are really working up. You can see that when you start small, you can really build plenty. So that is one. Then again, I truly want to commend each and every one of us for the work we are doing. I want us to know that we need to continue to focus on what we are doing. We should avoid distraction of any kind, anything that will bring negative energy to you. Try to avoid it. It will rob you of your business and your goal and slow you down. So just keep focused and know that the world we are living today is all about being on the net, being online. And artificial intelligence is gradually creeping in and is taking over things. So if you are not used to being online, please try to wake up and be online. That is where your market is. That is where the market is now. You cannot be sitting down in one place and be expecting something to happen. Every 1 hour you are not prospecting people, just know that you are not doing the business. So try as much as possible. Everybody get a prospect chat room. Try to find people in there and make them your friends, build relationships with them, and try to develop it and see how much you can educate and impact on people. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you all a pleasant, good night to rest. See you next week, Sunday, and God bless you.
Have a good night, everyone.